What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I am Mark the Mike, and joined by Louis Beans, back from away.
From the lands between, I return.
You went in the between of the worlds.
Yes,
It was
sir.
quiet.
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's nice to have those times.
Mm-hmm.
And then you like back in the city, and then everyone wants to harass you. You
You
got a quarter? You got a cigarette? You got
no, you
beer?
got $2. You got the price is going up, Mark.
It's inflation, man. Shit is expensive. Eggs is $5 right now, man.
Tell me about it.
And I like eggs.
I know.
I'm like, fuck, now I got a budget on eggs, man.
Jesus.
Should I go to Costco and get just
Who out there? Who out there sneezing on chickens? Come on. How many bird flus we gonna have? How many?
I'm trying to learn how to farm myself. I'll farm my own damn chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we're back in Wrestling Babble. This will be kind of a abbreviation of the show. This week just to get back into routine. But last week, thank you Ty for joining me. He actually did the the Royal Rumble verdict.
Nice.
We had a small little cast with that, so it was actually worked out pretty good. That'll be out sometime this week, and then we'll have this one as a regular Wrestling Babble. So what I will do is I'll hold off the wrestling retrospect until next week, so you could study up on your dandy, and then we'll bring that back for next week, and then we'll pick another person also, so we'll have two for this week, and then go into the next.
Let's do it.
All right. So, wrestling is going crazy right now with the ending of SmackDown and the ending of Royal Rumble. And I haven't really talked to you about Royal Rumble. What did you think about Royal Rumble? Because we did our verdict, but I didn't get to get your opinion on it.
I thought it was a very good show. I'm gonna say overall, I'm gonna give it a 4. Matches wise, I thought the women's was slightly better than the men's.
I agree with that.
I said to you, neither one was bad, but the women did a better job when you watched it of covering things up. You know, the empty spots.
Yeah.
There's some of the surprises that weren't even people who weren't supposed to be there, like Zelina. I thought that was unbelievable. I'm just saying, she looked 1-to-1.
Sponsored it.
Street Fighter 6. Come on, that's crazy. But Rio won, Mommy won. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it was. I think that those were the moments I was there for, and the women's delivered the most.
Yeah, I think the ending too was executed excellent. That was an easy spot to botch, but they did it extremely well.
Scott Steiner acting up as usual. As soon as I get back,
he came back too. He came back with you. But yeah, I thought that ending spot was spot on. Like they did, like that's a spot that you could easily messed up, and it came out perfectly. Of Asuka spraying Liv Morgan in the face, and then Asuka getting eliminated. Rhea Ripley winning the way she won, and that was my pick since last year. So I'm happy that she won.
Man, bless you. I mean, listen, the top 3. Those are my 3. Those are my 3 anyway.
Yeah, 100%. I think that was one of the better things too. I think they spaced everyone out pretty well. I wish we got more with Chelsea Green, but I was also fine with it because it went straight into character.
I love that. No. I love that because she's a character and she's good at that. She can't just come back being a wrestler woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a character and she's great at being a character. I can't wait to see.
I also liked
more what she does.
How this chick came in, Undertaker's lady.
Cool. Yeah, that was a cool moment too.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah, and she did pretty good too.
Mom just came to watch the show and they like, get in the ring, girl. She's like, you know what? All right, let me get in the ring.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. It had a lot of good spots. I was surprised Beth Phoenix was in it.
Yes.
That was
one
thing.
Get it. Yeah. But I get it.
Or try to like chase her down or some shit. Like there was I was surprised that didn't happen. I was happy to see Nia Jax too. Like not for nothing. I like Nia Jax. So
I don't like how they messed up her music. That's messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, good to see her.
Yeah, good to see her.
And as far as the men's, I can't really complain about it except for the little moments in the ring where you see them milling about. It was because I only bring it up because it stood out this year. You know what I mean? Compared to the women's, it stood out. But let me tell you about that Gunther Cody match though.
Yeah,
I think that was the best match there. Good God.
yeah, that was really good.
Sheesh.
Gunther showing why the IC champion is not to be fucked with, going from number one ending into the end, and looking strong through the whole time, stepping up
A
to
new
Brock
record.
Lesnar, stepping up to the who's who he stepped up to in that match and was really great. I like the fact that it was more of the current roster and very
Hmm.
few surprises, so I did not mind that. A lot of people, oh, where's this, where's that, where's that? They don't need all that. They let them build their roster. My only complaint around the Royal Rumble was Rey Mysterio's spot. That should have just been stolen by Dominic and not him conveniently having number 17.
Yes, because they did it before, and then they played a clip of what happened the other year with Becky and Dana
Yeah,
Brooke.
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you guys have done this before.
So that was my only grip with that. And then him coming out with the mask and shit, I would have had him just steal his spot and not. And then you could have given that one spot to someone that hasn't been on the Royal Rumble in a while. Like you could have given it to Ali, you could have gave it to Cedric, you could have given it to Shelton Benjamin. This is his 20th
Yeah,
year, so
yeah.
that could have easily been given to someone else.
You're right. You're right.
That
You're
was
right.
my only. That
I
was like my big complaint with it. But I did like Dominic's presence in the Royal Rumble because he had me fucking laughing.
I was happy as hell for the legend spot, Booker T. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Did that spot really clean. Hell yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it was nice. It was
Then
nice, and he was
and then
hometown
then,
man.
then Gunther, who got rid of him? Was it Gunther?
Gunther.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Gunther was like, fuck you.
Oh yeah.
But and then we also had like the Sheamus and Gunther in the beginning, and then I like the fact that McIntyre they had a lot of storylines going into it. You had like Drew McIntyre and Sheamus like teaming up almost the whole thing. You had Gunther revisiting some rivalries within the matches and stuff like that too. So there's a lot of good story things. Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley and things like that. So they did good. I think they did a good job
Yes,
from
sir.
what they had. I understand like the space spots though that you just see people on the floor. I think the women did 100% do that better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so yeah,
For the
and
other matches, I think the other matches looked great.
yeah,
I thought Roman and KO, they told a great story.
yeah,
You
that
had
was
to
amazing.
damn near kill that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Um, Remind me of the other matches that took place.
Bianca and Alexa.
I thought that was the weakest. I thought that was the weakest
Yeah, me
match
too.
because they didn't do the spooky stuff in the middle. Why
That's
wait till
exactly
the
what I
end?
said.
Where's the powers? Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
come on.
that was
You know what I
exactly
mean?
what I said.
That made me sad.
Yeah. What do you think of the
Uncle
pitch black?
Stinky,
Yeah.
Uncle
Well, he
Stinky. I
hurt.
thought that was great. Yo, that was one of the coolest matches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best like match, but for a spectacle, like looking at that, yo, Bray Wyatt looked dope.
Yeah, like so me and Minion, shout outs to me. Minion hated the match. Minion gave it like a 1.5 and shit. Like he really hated the match because he's not into the gimmick. I'm again, we have many talks about this. Like if you're gonna go with a gimmick, go 100%. And I felt like
Hmm.
they went 100%. I thought the visuals and shit they used were really good. It reminded me of Batman and Batman Forever in the
Batman,
fucking
yeah,
club
Batman and
scene.
Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right.
But it was also like the change of the characteristics. So like after he got the pin, then he became more demonic, and then the mask changed again, and that was sick. Like I thought that was sick.
Yes, sir.
And then
Yes, sir.
Uncle Stinky missing because all his funk lifted him higher.
Yeah, I know. But
He
thinking about
floated.
it, he probably wasn't supposed to hit him, but the people probably weren't really supposed to see him miss like
Yeah,
that. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's probably supposed to be a little tighter.
His funk kept him floating. And then seeing the Firefly Funhouse like kind of looking down at him. I again I dug the character shit. I enjoyed it.
I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
Didn't I say we're the real life ones, and they
Yeah.
were right there on the way. Yep.
Yep.
So
My only thing is now you had all these characters present themselves. Why we didn't get that in the Bianca and Alexa match?
exactly.
I was said this on the cast with Ty was why couldn't we just get like a DQ and have the Firefly Funhouse around the ring with Bianca in it?
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
Some shit like that. Simple
Or
like
if she started,
aesthetics of that.
or if the darkness started coming out, like leaking out of her ears or
Yeah,
her
yeah,
eyes or her mouth or something like that, like
yeah,
it's still there.
yeah. So that was the only shit with that. But again, the main event was fantastic. That was like storytelling in its finest.
Yes, sir.
And
I have to
I
kill that
hate
man.
when KO takes that bump on the stairs. That shit scares the shit out of me.
I I I know you do, but it's so brutal. But it's his. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
it's
his.
visually like really fucked up. Like I just feel
Yes.
like fuck. And me having back problems, that just gives me more back problems. So I'm like, damn, my back hurt now. My
Oh
back
man.
hurts for him.
I get it.
Yeah. So we go into the week of wrestling after the Royal Rumble, and Raw, we got a lot of storyline stuff going. I'm actually excited for it. So we got Monday Night Raw. We kick off with Cody Rhodes, pretty much challenging Roman Reigns. Then he
Do the damn
gets,
thing.
yep.
He won the rumble. He should be next in line. It is what it is.
And then he got interrupted by the Judgment Day and Dominic saying that he hates everyone's father.
No respect.
He like no daddies. If you're a
Nope.
daddy, he hates you.
Father's Day, burn it off the calendar.
That shit had me rolling. And shout outs to you know what? I'm gonna debunk a rumor that Vicky Guerrero and Shaw was bitching about the use of Dominic Guerrero. So I think Shaw got mad with something, but other than that, Vicky has not said anything because also she wear her Rhea Ripley shirt on TV on AEW too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he's betraying a version like he's betraying like what if Eddie Guerrero took influence on him, and that's exactly what I see off of Dominic right now.
I see it. He's not trying to capitalize on it.
No,
He's trying to pay homage. He looks like him
yeah,
with that in the black turtleneck. Come on, man.
yeah, I agree with that. There's a lot of bullshit rumor with that. I just want to set that straight. But yeah, I enjoyed the whole storyline with that. I thought it was actually quite funny, and then Edge came out and beat up people, and then Rhea Ripley got speared as well, and yeah, it's like a bunch of things.
It was good. I think again, uh, one of my favorite things of the Rumble was Dominic,
Yeah,
and the fact that he lasted to the final four was ridiculous.
yeah,
Like so, he's just on a roll, man.
yeah,
So just saying.
yeah. Character work is getting better and better, and I'm very happy to see that he's improving. Like he's actually taking that step. His wrestling can be better, yes, but honestly, the character is what really drives it. And honestly, he's the character that he's supposed to be running away. So that's
He's
in
not
general.
supposed to be beating up people.
No,
He's supposed to be acting like he's a tough guy, getting his ass beat.
yeah,
Is what you do.
exactly. We go to our first match of the night, which is Seth Rollins versus Chad Gable. That was a fantastic match.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm just sad that Gable's not in the elimination chamber. I really wanted to see him in the chamber.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That would be my only
Has he been
complaint.
in one? Has he?
No, he hasn't, and I need to see him in one.
Shame. Yeah, he needs to get in there.
He needs to do a backflip off the fucking.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Off the pod.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. See, Kurt Angle had the wrong son. This should have been a long time ago. I'm just saying. I would not. I would not mind if you get Kurt Angle to start managing Otis and Gable,
That'd be good.
and have them go a little serious, but you could still have the You could still have the comedy skit just because how they are.
Yeah, basically.
So I
It's
will. I
perfect.
will take that. We had another
They
great
just need
match.
to win. I
Yeah.
think they just need to win.
Yeah.
That's
Me
all.
too. We also got another good match out of Io Sky and Candice LeRae. I thought that was a good match as
Yes,
well.
sir.
Io Sky wins.
Very good match. Is
Um,
she, question, is EO the one with the most wins out of all of Damage Control? Because I think she hasn't lost yet
yes, she
without it
lost.
being like
She lost to
disqualification.
Becky,
Okay, okay. All
but
right.
she has the most wins out of Damage Control.
Gotcha.
We got Rhea Ripley declares her challenge to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I actually think it makes perfect sense.
100%. That's the story. We
Hmm.
know.
Yep.
And I heard different interviews and stuff, for WrestleMania week leading up to it, and Charlotte knows what's up. She knows that's the
Yeah.
that's the rival right there. She
Yeah.
she mentioned on a few things that 2020 match she had with Rhea Ripley was like one of the like, in her opinion, one of the best matches she's had
Yeah,
because she clicked with her and they got to go at it, and
that
that's
was
still
that was like
to
the first
me
time.
to me that's like my favorite Charlotte Flair match.
I think so too. I like that one, and yeah, that's like I'll say that one 100%. And actually liked the triple threat with her and Io
Okay, okay.
because I actually think Charlotte had good chemistry with Io Shirai as well.
Mm, okay.
It was very underrated because their match wasn't long, but they had a very technical match, and I actually
Yeah.
dug that.
Mm.
So hey, you got future stars there, Io Shirai. You got Rhea Ripley. You got evil demonic Oscar back.
Oh yeah.
Love it. So yeah, Rhea Ripley declares Charlotte Flair as her opponent. We also got another fantastic match in Johnny Gargano and Baron Corbin for the United States Championship Elimination Chamber match. I always say this, and I've been saying this about Baron Corbin for many years. Baron Corbin works amazing with smaller people.
This is true.
I think he's the best big man against a smaller person.
I agree.
Yeah, he just moved because
Plus,
he moves fast enough to keep up with them, but he also sells very well for them.
that's true. And
So
the fact that he's usually, or not usually, he's always the villain. It,
yeah,
it, it makes it easy to root for the other person more than him anyway.
yep, I dug that match a lot. So
And I
Johnny
love the
Gargano,
Hatchet. I
yeah,
love the homie Hatchet telling JBL, get your ass out of here
that shit made me laugh too.
without saying a word.
Yep. So you got Gargano and Seth Rollins inside the chamber. You
Yes,
got
sir.
Bobby Lashley attacked by Austin Theory on the VIP lounge, and he missed and caught MVP.
Well, I won't say he missed. Theory, theory pushed that man in the way.
He missed.
He was like he yoinked him.
Yeah,
So that's all theory.
yeah. You got your boy
But he said
back.
some things in that.
Oh, go
He
ahead.
said some
Yeah,
things in there. I just want to address. He
yeah, go ahead.
keeps and MVP agreed with him
Hmm.
about that's his boy, about you're on his side and things like that. And remember, Lashley never agreed to be back with P.
Yeah,
So I wonder where that's gonna go. You know what I mean?
me too. Next we got your boy back.
Boogs.
I missed the long hair though. He looks weird for sure.
Where's his guitar?
Yeah, I
Where's
know.
his
He was just
guitar?
air guitaring like he used to be. He's the low budget Boogs. I just got the figure of Boogs, and then you just changed his character. Made me mad.
Well, doesn't the figure let you take the ponytail off?
No,
It doesn't.
no.
Oh,
But Boogs is back, and he bigger than ever.
and he showed the Miz what's up.
Yep, yep. We got Becky Lynch emerges on her birthday and used steel chair on Dakota Kai and made Bailey agree to a steel cage match.
Well, I'm listening. After what happened to her the last week,
Yeah,
she had to up the ante because you can't just be fighting damage control by yourself. Although, does she have friends? That's all I gotta say.
Mia was helping her for a second, I guess, or Mi Chang, whatever her name is right now.
She keep losing.
Yeah,
Every time she held Becky, she is ineffective.
yeah.
Get a new friend.
Talk to Nia Jax. Remember she busted your nose. She probably busted
Call
her
Oscar.
nose. Oscar,
Give
there you
Oscar
go.
some fish or something. Maybe
I won't trust Oscar
calm her
right
down.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Carmelo
might.
found out.
Yeah,
Don't mess with her.
yeah, you gonna get a blue face. So I wouldn't trust Oscar right now at this moment. Talk to some people in NXT. They probably help you.
That's true.
Carter and Cantano. They want to fight someone for titles again.
You right.
Just saying. We got Bronson Reed versus Dolph Ziggler, and Bronson Reed wins. Good match.
Crazy. Crazy. Never thought you would see it.
Yeah,
Dolph Ziggler versus Bronson Reed. What?
very good too.
Nice show. Oh no. Nice to see the homie back.
Yep, yep. I like Bronson Reed, so I'm excited to see him in the chamber. Someone going to get jumped on.
Yeah.
I hope it's Austin
Spatula.
Theory. I hope it's Austin Theory.
Yeah, me too.
Austin Theory does a great job of me wanting to see his ass, him get his ass kicked. Him or Dominic. If Dominic somehow makes it in that match,
Oh my God, we might lose Dom. Don't do that.
I want to see him get squeezed like a toothpaste.
You gonna have to see them peel him off the mat like a
Yeah,
damn cartoon character.
exactly. Like the Ninja Turtles when they get flattened.
Hmm.
And then our main event was Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. I thought the match was great as well. And then also we got shenanigans outside the ring with Dominic, Priest, Edge, and Beth Phoenix as well.
Great match.
Great
I
match.
like it. Also, is that really the first time they've ever wrestled?
Cody and
Is it
Balor?
really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when Cody left WWE, Balor was in WWE.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So they never crossed paths they never crossed paths in WWE, and Balor was in WWE when Cody left WWE. So him and I think AJ Styles too. He hasn't wrestled yet.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. All
because
right.
AJ was in WWE when Cody decided to leave. Wait, did he? Huh. Weird. Now that's something to look up. The Cody Rhodes ever fight? Cody versus AJ Styles. Did they ever fight? That's the toys.
Uh-oh.
Says action figures. Yeah, they never fought. So that's a
Okay.
dream match for him as well because when he went to the Bullet Club, AJ Styles left.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So all right. That's Monday Night Raw. Where you give it?
I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an
Good show after WrestleMania. No,
A.
not
Hmm.
Royal Rumble. Fucking.
Hmm.
Now we go to NXT. NXT kicked off with Indus Shear versus the Creed brothers.
That was a hard hitting ass match.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it.
it was good. They won. Indus Shear won,
Hmm.
and I like Jinder Mahal with him.
Yeah.
I wish they used his theme though. They can't. They have to
I
use his
agree.
theme.
I agree.
I want to dance. We got Zoe Stark defeats Indy Hartwell.
You know what? I'm mad it was so clean.
Yeah,
It was a very good match. I'm not mad at the match itself.
yeah.
I'm just mad that she talked all that trash and she didn't cheat. I'm
I'm
just saying. So now, even though she's bad or whatever, a jerk, they gotta put respect on her name because she out there whooping their asses. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Um, one thing I was saying, because Candice LeRae and Mi Chen been tag teaming, I was like, you have a perfect tag team partner in NXT. Why didn't you just bring her up to NXT, to the
that's
main
true.
roster?
That's true.
They have a connection. They're former champions. I would like to see Candice and the reunite.
Yeah, definitely.
We got Dijak versus Von Wagner.
That was good.
That was a
I
really good
wasn't
match.
expecting it to be this good. That was a good ass match. Von Vanilla leveling up, man.
Yep,
Just saying.
he's getting better. All right. We go to Tyler Bate versus Exium. I thought that was a great match too. I
That
like
was
the building of it.
excellent.
Hey, I
That was
know
excellent.
A kid one time that I used to wrestle. You look just
And I
like
like
him.
the other dude, the Olympic dude was like, man, that guy sucks. I really do like that little interaction. But the match was great. The match was great.
Okay, yeah, it was good. We go to Stevie Turner. Makes her debut and defeats Danny Palmer.
It was all right. It wasn't anything special, I don't think.
I'm not familiar with her in UK. I think Josh was telling me about her in the UK. Is that she was pretty solid, but
Okay.
I was not 100% impressed with it in this match.
Well, I know she was just fighting a younger talent, so
Yeah,
I mean like a fresher talent,
yeah.
so that's what it is.
And then our main event was Drew Gulak defeats Charlie Dempsey. I thought that match was really good.
About time. Get that redemption. Show that man what's up. That's right, Gulak. Get them dubs.
And then this is actually the main event. Sorry. Chase U wins the New Day Invitational,
Mm-hmm.
and they beat Makai Blade and Edis Adolf, Duke Hudson, and Andre Chase. They beat them, and those yeah, they won the Invitational. So yes, Chase U made it into the tag team match.
Yes, sir.
I was
Good
happy.
stuff.
I liked the story building of that, and they make me laugh,
Mm-hmm.
especially when he curses and it makes me laugh.
He abuses his students. Yes.
Yes, yes. All right, NXT, where you give it?
Also, we forgot to mention the alliance between Isla and
Yes,
Alba Fire.
yeah.
So is
So,
she brainwashed? Is that what
um,
they're going for? Because she seems kind of zonked out.
I think so. She's getting witchcraft.
Yeah.
She
So
put a
she has a
spell
spell on
on
her.
you.
Yeah, I mean literally.
She's the Green Ranger on the Rita spell.
So okay.
There
All
you
right.
go. All right. Um. So you give it? What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it an A. It was
A.
solid.
I think
I
NXT
can't
been
I can't
very
really say
solid
I
lately.
I can't really say I saw anything that was bad. You know what I mean?
Um. Yeah, I actually really like. I've been really enjoying what NXT been doing lately. The stories are kind of building more and more, and even Vengeance Day was fantastic. So I'm really digging what NXT been doing lately. Yeah,
Hmm.
I go with AA as well. We've been getting good wrestling shows overall. Like AEW been stepping up as well, so I can't like even hate do it on them either. I missed
Hmm.
Impact this week too. I gotta catch up with Impact. But I saw the Matt Cardona music video.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
So shout out to Matt Cardona winning the Cruise Championship on Jericho Cruise this year.
The belt collector.
Yep.
Continue.
Overseas, he's the king of the sea now.
He's the king of the seas. That's
Yeah.
great.
Um. All right. We go to AEW Dynamite, and we got Hangman Page versus John Moxley kicking off the show.
That was brutal. That's what that other match was supposed to be, minus Hangman getting hurt.
Yeah.
I think this match was excellent.
Yep.
And I actually liked how Moxley pulled it out, though.
Yeah.
I like that because, and again, they made the case for that on commentary, which works. Is that if you do a man's move against him, he knows how to counter it.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
Yep.
It happened. I like it.
Moxley wins. Then we go to the claim in action.
So we had a lot of stuff though. We had the acclaimed. We had the little speech before the match and stuff. We had the
Yes.
interaction with the Ass Boys and all that. After the match, like there's a bunch of things going on with the acclaim. Like, you can't say they're not doing a lot.
Yeah. I forgot that they actually had a match, but I remember the promos and the whole thing with Billy Gunn telling him to grow fuck up.
Yeah, but dude, they had me dying. Those two guys they fought,
Yeah.
because I see them on Dark and whatnot, but there are also some guys on the independents. But like the way they were talking the smack to them before, it had me crying, laughing, dude. Like sometimes the acclaim is just so funny. So
Yeah.
it was great.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. And then he had the match. It was two really weird no name competitors, but
Like I
they
said,
call
they're
them the
independent
bootleg
guys,
Beverly Brothers.
and it's funny. Yeah, they take a lot of
Yeah.
trash talk, but people know who they are. They out there.
Yeah. We had Takashita versus Brian Cage.
I thought the match was solid.
Me too.
I just can't help but feel bad for Brian Cage
Yeah.
because he's a champion and he always loses every time I watch that.
Yeah.
Every time I watch, he loses unless he's fighting Willie Mack.
Yeah. It's the
Messed up.
one person he could beat all the time.
And I think he has another match this weekend, which is
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, yeah, on Rampage.
We got Brian Danielson versus Timothy Thatcher. I thought this was a great Crabman match.
I was in heaven watching this match.
Good
I was
old
happy to see
Crabman.
Toothless Timmy. Good old Toothless Timmy is back.
Yep, yep. I enjoyed it.
I'm
I
just,
really did.
I knew he couldn't win, but
Yeah.
it was a great match. It was good. It was good.
We got the TBS Championship match, Red Velvet versus Jade Cargill.
I thought it was solid. It seems hard to build Velvet to beat Jade. You know what I mean?
They didn't even
The way
try.
they go about it. Yeah, because at some point, after a lot of the beginning, like countering in offense, like she just started ragdolling her.
Yeah,
She literally just carried her up the stairs and tossed her in the ring like a child. It was
yeah. There was no,
like that's the
yeah.
thing.
Beyond her being like one of the her bad girls and things like that. Like there was no story after the whole thing. It was
And
just with her, just like almost costing her matches, but she still having lose. Like there was nothing really in depth with this. I was like, whatever.
the threat wasn't there, and because again, I don't know if the match itself. I still don't think it was bad. The thing that I thought was the only thing that you could go, why did that happen? Was when Kira Hogan came out and she served no purpose.
Yeah,
She helped Red Velvet lose inadvertently. I'm just like, Jesus, you should have stayed in the back. So
yeah. Should just like forfeit and just walk away.
she should just stayed in the back.
Yeah.
She ain't help nobody.
And then also like Kara Hogan, where she's at? Why she didn't?
No, that's what I'm talking.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Red
Oh.
Velvet. I'm not dissing Red Velvet. No, no, no. I'm not dissing Red Velvet. I'm not
Yeah.
dissing the match either. I thought the match was fine.
Hmm.
I thought Kira Hogan served no purpose coming out there
Yeah.
because all she did was end up helping Jade win.
Yep.
I was like, what the hell was the point?
She's gonna be a baddie again.
Bro, I mean, she probably looks at the check and be like, I got more money, be the baddie.
Yeah. $10 more. And our main event was no holds bar match TNT Championship. Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe, and Joe wins this match. This match was
All I
crazy.
got to say is, damn, how our Darby Allin, how many more matches until he has to retire?
The
Because
boy ran in with a leather fucking thumbtack fucking jacket and just like railing on his ass.
the thumbtack hoodie, yeah, the
Yeah,
thumbtack hoodie,
he's a fucking nut.
I love it. He put it, he got mugged with it, and then he tried to do the splash, and he couldn't take it off, so he said, "Fuck it."
Hmm.
Yo, Darby is crazy. That's all
Yep.
I gotta say. And Joe did the muscle buster, basically to himself on the exposed
Yeah.
wood. Great, these guys are nuts. The table tore his head open in the first like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
The part when they went in the crowd and he just literally dropped Darby on his head. Jesus. It was listen, I shouldn't say it was great, but it was great. It was
It
a
was
car
great.
crash in
Yeah.
every way that I wanted to see.
It was a good car crash.
Hmm.
I don't know how you make a good car, but that was one. That was it.
That was one of them.
Yeah, it was good. And then we
And then
got
we had
Warlow.
Warlow.
Yes.
Warlow.
Warlow in the end, and he's going for that TNT title.
So we will see.
Yeah. Darby's gonna take a break after this. He's actually filming some movies, so that's why.
Favorite movies, I think he's probably
Trying to do the next
most-
Jackass. So you can see from there. What do you give AEW?
I'm gonna give it an A minus.
I go same.
Solid, solid, solid.
I
A few
had,
little nitpicks here and there, but like solid, solid, solid.
yeah, the women's match I personally didn't really care for, and just a lack of women's storylines on that show. But we got them on Rampage, so go from
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm actually watching it in silence, and I'm watching it's up to Paige and Tony Storm versus the Twins. I don't know.
That was actually good.
Yeah, it
They
looks pretty
fought.
good. People were
They
bitching
fought.
that Paige was like, oh, Paige was only in the match for 3 minutes. Like, so what? She's the vet. She knows
She
when to
was
go in the
vicious.
match.
Bruh, I saw the match. She was vicious. The few things she did, she looked like she was trying to kill that girl.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a abuser like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go to Friday Night SmackDown, and we kick off with the finals of the Tag Team Championship tournament. Braun Strowman, Ricochet versus Imperium. The winners will fight the Usos.
And our winners are Bald and Bearded.
There you go. Enjoyed it. Very good match.
Very solid. I didn't care who won. That's all I have to say. They did a good job. I wanted both teams to win.
Yeah.
I love Imperium, and Braun Strowman and Ricochet growing on me. So
Yep. Yep.
it just makes it harder to go, yeah,
Yeah. You got cut off. You there?
the internet gave out.
No, I thought you cut off. I didn't. Your mic went. Right. You good now? We go to we got Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville. She did have a promo before it, acknowledging Rhea Ripley's challenge. Solid okay match. And it was the figure 8 log.
I'm just mad. How many chances she gonna get?
Well, she fights.
She better be the last one.
She annoys the shit out of people until she gets it.
Yeah, I mean, true enough.
She's
True enough.
persuasive. She's persuasive at least.
She doesn't give up.
Yeah.
Yep, she is the John Cena of the women's division. Sonya Deville.
We got the Viking Raiders versus Brawling Brutes.
That was solid.
Solid match.
That was hard hitting too. And you know what? I gotta give MVP credit to Riz the Fridge. He looked great.
Yeah. It was really good. It was really good. And then they attacked Butch and Ridge in the end, and then there's Sheamus and McIntyre came for the save.
Sheamus and Drew McIntyre and the White Light.
The White Light.
Sheamus.
We got a Fatal 4-Way match for Chamber spot for the World Women's Championship. We got Natty winning, and we had Zelina Vega, we had Chauncey Blackheart, and we had, what was the other person?
We had Shayna
and Liv Morgan.
And Liv. All I'm saying is, what the hell money did Liv wasn't in the match.
Yeah. No, Liv was Shayna Baszler, sorry.
Yeah, Shayna. But all I gotta say is, what money did Zelina owe to Shotzi? Because she tried to kill her with that suplex, bruh.
I don't know. She took her Street Fighter money. My fight money.
That shit was brutal.
Yeah. Natalya
solid
wins?
match though, and Natty won. That's cool.
Yeah, she had to be in that match. That's fucking Montreal, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then our ending of.
Also, you can't have Shayna in the match because she default wins.
Yeah.
So
you got Sami Zayn interrupted Roman Reigns during the State of the Bloodline vicious attack.
Wait. We can't talk about that before we talk about more family drama.
Yes.
Right. We forgot to talk about Dominic Mysterio racing NASCARs.
Yeah, I forgot with the Judgment Day, and it was the Race and the New Day.
Yes.
New Day's just there. They everywhere now.
They were just instigating.
Yeah.
That's it. They were just instigating. Yeah. I love this. It wasn't even that long. It was maybe 5 minutes long, the entire thing.
Yeah.
I love this. Just the trash talk between Dom and Ray. Yeah. The two NASCAR drivers. They was personable too. I like the entire thing.
Yeah,
it was good.
Funny.
It was good.
Yeah.
Again, that's the type of character building stuff you need for Dom.
Yeah.
Like that benefited him the most there.
Yeah. It was funny. And then you saw like on the Twitter, fucking Balor's flipping them off. You see Austin like, whoa. It was funny. It was funny. I forgot about that. And then we go into the main event, which is honestly, shit could easily win an Emmy for best TV fucking acting right there with Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. This shit was fucking incredible.
Throughout the entire night, we had Roman looking for Jay. At first, he asked Jimmy to go get your brother, Then he felt bad for talking too angry, so you had the wise man load up the bus for him, and that was just a clever smokescreen. And then Sammy thought Roman was alone, and then he took the time to act, and that was awesome. That was one of the best spears I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah. Sammy speared
Where'd
him.
you learn that?
That was crazy.
That's the thing of the drug thing with the father and the son.
Yeah.
And Roman's like, where'd you learn that spear? I learned it by watching you.
Yeah, she was fantastic. And then they finally catch up on Sammy. They got him in the corner, and Roman destroys
Yes,
and
sir.
yells at him.
But he left him. He left him alive. He didn't let Solo end him.
Nope, because
He
he's gonna
wanted to send
end
a
him
message.
at Chamber.
Yes,
His
sir.
words.
Yep.
SmackDown. Where you give it?
A plus. I want to say a S. SmackDown was
Yeah,
a S.
we haven't given S in a while, and I think this one, especially for that ending, was a S.
Like all the bloodline stuff. The matches were great. The women's match was great. The I like that tag match. Like I said, Riz looked great in that
Yeah,
tag match. Maybe the weakest match was Charlotte and Sonya because it
yeah,
was a foregone conclusion. You knew, like, you really knew who was gonna win. Like that's
yeah,
about it. But even the Dominic stuff, yo, I love that.
yeah.
It was
This was
great.
great. Yep, yep. So, and then Rampage. I'm still going. I'm at the main event right now, but I've watched most of the show so far. We got the Elite versus the Firm.
That was a good. Yo, the promo before that match was my favorite moment in wrestling this week.
Yeah, that was funny.
When Zay moaned and Kenny Omega, that was for me. That nobody else really needs something stupid like that. That was for me.
Yeah,
That was yo. I couldn't stop laughing. And again, I was in a place with family,
yeah,
and we were watching SmackDown together. No one was not laughing. No one was not laughing. That was awesome.
yeah,
So I love that. And that match was perfect. And
yeah,
Zay was on fire, man. Get that man
yeah.
some props, dude.
That was a good match. We got Swerve Strickland versus Brian Pillman Jr.
That was a solid beatdown match. I
Yeah,
liked that Pillman just because it's kind of his character. He's
yeah,
not really up to beating anybody. Like he's always the underdog.
yeah.
And you know what? It worked in the match, so I liked it.
You got Tony Storm and Soraya versus the Renegades.
Like I said earlier, that match was vicious. This is the first time I've seen the Renegade Twins have like the confidence to fight back,
Yeah,
really. And like I felt it was probably their best match. And like I said, with Soraya, the few things she did do, she looked like she was trying to kill him. So
yeah,
I thought it was good. And that Storm Zero is nasty, dude.
yeah.
Somebody get that girl a neck brace.
Yep, yep. And then we got Roosh. Well, we got Roosh and
Versus the
Prince
Fallen Angel.
Vance versus the Christopher Daniels.
Yes, sir. Also, solid as match. Solid as hell.
Yeah.
I was pulling for Christopher Daniels. Come on.
Well, you got Roosh versus Daniel Bryan next week on Dynamite. Well, this week on
Yeah,
Dynamite.
he's working overtime.
Yeah,
And I think I know why, unfortunately.
yeah,
Because El Idolo is not there.
yes. So
So
you'll see.
still solid. Still solid.
Rampage, we give it.
I'm gonna give it a A. I like
I'm
Rampage this week.
just going B plus just because I haven't finished the last match right now. But last match looks actually going to be solid. So I'll stay with B plus right now though. That first match was great.
That
It was
first
very
was awesome.
yeah, it was very entertaining. All right, that's Week in Wrestling podcast we listened to. I did not get to watch Impact, so that's why we didn't have the review for Impact. I'll try to go watch it this week, but last week was just too much stuff. So podcast we listened to. I heard a couple good interviews with After the Bell. We had Cody Rhodes on uh, last week. We also had Raquel Rodriguez and for the Royal Rumble match. That was actually a really good conversation. Also the Kofi Kingston one. If I didn't mention it last time, that was actually a really good one as well. We also had Charlotte Flair on Out of Character with Ryan Satin. That was actually a pretty good conversation as well. Um, Talk is Jericho. They had a tribute to this good dude Jay Briscoe. It was actually really good. It was last Wednesday. They had it was pretty much everybody. Like Jay Lethal was on it. Young Bucks were on it. Hangman Page, Adam Cole. They all were talking about what Briscoe meant to them, things like that. It was a really good conversation. Um, And then the sessions had someone, I think. Samoa Joe. That was the last one I listened to. Was the sessions.
Yes, sir.
And shouts out to the major wrestling figure podcast. They're always great things. And Matt Cardona being the oversee the king of the sea this week is always great. To, you know.
The I didn't get to listen to any podcasts, but I did get to watch a lot of the Royal Rumble, yeah,
Yeah,
Royal Rumble interviews.
yeah, yeah,
I got to see mostly Not Saying Wrestling and
yeah,
Busted Open.
yeah,
They tag team for the Royal Rumble. They interviewed like Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville, Austin Theory, almost.
yeah.
There's a mini one with Seth Rollins. There's also one. There's a cool one you might like. It is not Sam and Seth, Cowboy Seth
Oh, okay,
playing 2K
okay.
23.
Oh, so wrestling retrospect will come back next week. We will still be covering El Dandy and the one that Ty picked, which I gotta find out. So I'll put that up and it'll be announced next week. But I will let you know which one it is when I actually listen to it. So what we'll do is your first impressions of the WWE 2K23 game.
I liked how the tech that the tech that they said for the individual
Yeah,
muscle fibers and whatnot moving and all that stuff. So I like you can see it.
yeah,
You can see it looks good. It looks good like when they walk and when they move and things. Like they pay attention to I think it's gonna look great from a spectator's perspective even more this year. Oh, it comes out this year, right?
yeah.
Later on. So
March.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think this may be the best looking 2K game ever, which is good.
and it's they still making it for the PS4 and Xbox One too. So I feel like the next one, if they just go straight to next gen, it's going to even look better.
Probably will, but I'm not playing on those systems, so it
Yeah,
ain't gonna look ugly for me.
yeah,
Um, but like, it's that on that tech side of things, I appreciate what they're going through
yeah,
to like just make it its own unique one.
yeah.
So
I dug the War Games, what they showed. I
yes,
watched Xavier and I think
up, up,
Xavier
down, down.
Kofi.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they were playing the War Games match, and I thought that was pretty cool. The fact that you could
I,
hop on the ropes and across each one and things like that. You could fight in the middle as well.
what my favorite thing was?
What?
Watching their little stream and watching Shayna Baszler being controlled by the CPU bugging out. And the entire group was like,
Yeah,
Shayna, what are you doing? As Shayna's sitting there playing the game, playing as a different character,
yeah,
and she's just laughing because there's still some bugs. The game's
yeah,
not finished, y'all.
yeah,
And also hearing those girls, because remember the BRE, they've all been in war games,
yeah,
so they were talking about how accurate it is, and
yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
It looks really good. And then I saw a couple of entrances. I saw like Seth Rollins. I saw Cody Rhodes. Um, and they look good. Visually, it looks really good. So we'll see. Comes out March. And then the cover art, the cover is John Cena.
Yes, sir.
And so
Is
there's
he on all of them? Like all the special ones? Like there's not they didn't get like a different person.
he's the cover. Yeah, he's the main cover. So he's on all the covers.
Yep,
So
that's
it's
cool.
mainly John Cena edition. They have not mentioned a collector's edition yet, so let's see if they actually make one.
It's just an invisible box.
Right? Yeah, Cena put that up too. Like he put the hat and like the his sweatbands and
That'd
and
be
that's about
great.
it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
So yes, I'm excited to see it. I actually liked the 2K22. I thought they did a good job in trying to pick up where they left off and just trying to fix the gameplay and stuff like that. I thought it was a good first attempt. I'm hoping this one is a step in the right direction with the gameplay and everything like that too.
Hmm.
And then you
Hmm.
got Fight Forever is supposed to come out like 2 months later, so we'll see where that goes. Where is that at too?
Hmm. Yes, sir.
So All right. We wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Battle Podcast. Thank you for listening. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch. Or Mark with the Mic. Follow my TikTok, Mark with the Mic. I do beer and toys, so definitely check that out. And beer figures. Do bunch of photographs and things like that. I'll probably add a lot of wrestling figures soon, so definitely check that out. And follow Red Cyclone Inc.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube. That is SoundCloud. That is Spotify. And we got a WordPress. So check it out.
And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Peace.